Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium in Columbia, South Carolina. Coaches like to say, play the next one on the schedule. This one carries a little more weight, a mid-season top 10 showdown. It's the Miami Hurricanes and the South Carolina Gamecocks. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Bruce Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We say hello to Holly.
The Hurricanes head coach told me before the game, they believe that their wide receiver is the best in the country. He has been so electric this season, nobody can stop him. They believe that he is so efficient in the red zone, top 5 in the country in receiving touchdowns, and he firmly belongs in the Heisman conversation to hear his name called in New York later this year. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. The Canes headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Split backs here. Throwing Sellers. Here comes the heat. That was an eyelash away from being picked off, and that is not the way to set the tone with a near pick on your opening drive.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Throwing right. Makes the grab. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams.
Caught, and he's got room. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Nice job decision-making by the quarterback there in the RPO, not handing it off, knowing he had to throw it, but then also understanding his open guy was going to be in the right flat.
And the Gamecocks have their offense in high gear. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McAllister.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running a football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. He might want another play. Here's Sellers to throw. Here's a heat. They get to him as he throws.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. And so on their opening drive of the game, they want to stay on the field, and the offense will go for it on 4th down. They make the stop, and not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. The run inside. It's McAllister. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11. Sellers. Oh, they're after him. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
11th play of this opening drive coming up at this one, a 3rd and long. Looking to the big tight end. He's got an open man. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15.
Came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Takes a hit as he fires. It's complete. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
There's so many offensive coordinators script those first 10 to 15 plays. Well, his has been gold. Great first drive, moving the ball down the field, now set up to punch it in. A 1st and goal.
Looking for the end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
And that's a great job finishing the drive. But, man, I got to go back. I love the 4th down call. Being aggressive. First drive of the football game for this offense. They set a tone. They cap it off. They create momentum to start.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Running inside. It's Pringle. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Hurricanes in the hurry-up.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
They'll give it to him again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again. Get it to the running back. Try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. On the move, it's Fletcher. Inside the 45. On the move at the 30. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Hurricanes! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And it's the game-breaking speed. You see right there, he takes it all the way to the house. It's that speed. That's the reason why a lot of people thought if he had declared for the NFL draft, he would have been playing on Sundays now. There's just not a lot of running backs in college football that can run like this guy.
And it's so nice to have that guy back. Like, to keep that guy on your roster, it's like recruiting the best player in the country, right? You got one of the best backs. To be able to keep that guy on your roster was the big offseason good. Like, you mentioned the NFL can also transfer, can go make money elsewhere. To keep him on the roster, and he shows you why. This guy is the catalyst, one of the best in the country at his spot.
It's complete to the right. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding, covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Sellers to the air again. How about knocking him down to stop him short of picking up that first down?
And this offense choose to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum to swing back to the other side of the football field.
Well, after ripping off a big-time run on his opening carry, a negative play this time around. And this is going to be key. They're going to keep giving him the ball, and they need him to have more positive plays than negative ones if they're going to win.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It's as if you're engulfed in a space odyssey. Williams-Brice alive on 3rd down. Here's Mensah to throw. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. They're in field goal range here on 4th down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. Touchdown, Canes! Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns.
Every time we speak to defenses before they play this guy, they all know he's going to get the ball thrown his way. They always come up with creative and exotic ways to try to cover him in the back end, but they're never able to get it done. This guy just beats coverage time and time again. And with that last catch, that's now his 15th receiving score of the season.
South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Pulled and fired complete. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes. He's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Quickly out to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
It must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. I can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up 4th down as this defense makes a play.
And I think one thing people don't take into account is not all 4th downs are created equal. Like, right, this is a shorter 4th down. You're on your side of the field.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Trying to keep the drive alive. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Man, first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Rushes on him. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Oh, he had it, and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Canes come to the line in the hurry-up.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
And the Hurricanes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll run it. It's Fletcher. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Miami!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
He's got it. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Fires to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Well, I think the ball just got on the receiver so quickly. He took his time working his route, and by the time he got his head around, the ball was already there, and he just wasn't able to stab it.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Again, it's Sellers. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
And that doesn't happen very often. That's their go-to guy. I love the way they move him around the field, and they try to attack the middle with him to get the ball in his hands and let him do some damage. And he shows you the drop. Okay, it's in there, but it doesn't happen very often.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Pringle. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Hurricanes. Once he got some room, it was over. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Throwing, Sellers. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
Pressure coming. Soft spot in the middle. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
And that's a big throw. That's a big-time throw on third and really long, making a play, not putting the ball in harm's way. But I love what the defense did, man.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. He wants to change this route. Sellers to the air again. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the tight end. Touchdown, Canes! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Here's Sellers to throw. Under fire. Takes a shot as he lets it go.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. To the air, it's Sellers. Buys a little time. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up third down. And wait a minute, third down now becomes, we're going to go for it on fourth down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Finds his man. At the 40, there he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They've been overwhelmed so far in this first half, but if they can muster a score, maybe a glimmer of hope.
Yeah, and I know it's been a struggle. They've been struggling this whole game, but let's get something positive going into halftime. Coaches won't yell at you as much, but they got the first down. Now let's put the pedal to the floor, go a little faster, cut into this lead.
And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. Again, it's Sellers. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
Man, this is an unbelievable start for this defender in this game, guy. That's already his 2nd PB in this game. Playing with his eyes, he's breaking on the ball. You just can't start a game any better.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Complete. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Sellers. Under fire. Makes the grab on the left. Run out of bounds. They'll spot him at the 24.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
He'll get rid of it. He's open on the right. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Let's just call it like it is. The first half has been ugly for this offense. Not a lot to cheer about until that play right there. They finally score. We've seen crazy things happen in college football. They're way down on the scoreboard right now, but anything can happen, and anything can change after you score like that.
Yes, that's one way to ensure there's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Mensah. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go? Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Hit as he throws. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Well, on offense, no doubt, right? You've had success. You're throwing some tutties. Why not keep throwing it? They're going to keep being aggressive. You're going to have to do a better job, though, keeping this quarterback standing up.
They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for the big play. And that one's incomplete. They were just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Canes will punt this one away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Just enough time for one final play of the half. The run inside. It's McAllister. Crosses the 30. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Escapes the pressure to his right. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tuggle. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We start with a look at LSU taking on the number 8 team, the Auburn Tigers. And it's the Tigers keeping things within arm's reach here in this ranked-on-ranked battle. I think the plan here is just to get to halftime, then figure out a way to pull this out in the second half. Here.
Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead. And now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill. At running back, receiver, tight end, a quarterback making good decisions, it is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Running inside. It's Pringle. Picks up the first down. He picks up the first down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense.
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And the defense finally gets home. They get their first sack of the day. This is a defense, they can pressure the quarterback. This is not normal. Last week they had 5 sacks, so you
snags it, and there's running room. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
He turns it loose to the left. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. Haven't seen a lot of balls falling complete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Throwing, Mensah. Looking to scramble. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Touchdown, Miami! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
14.
The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. It's complete to the left. Could not make his way to the corner.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball, and this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Throwing, Sellers. Here comes the heat. He's knocked down, short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. That is their junior quarterback down on the field, a guy they can ill afford to lose. Holly will update his condition soon. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Out of the backfield, he's open. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
That's a huge throw for the offense, but they're down by a ton. They're going to need a lot more of that, and it's not going to be easy considering the defense knows they're probably going to be throwing the ball every play here in the second half moving forward.
Took a shot as he threw. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McAllister. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line.
You know, with defense, it's this pick or poison game, right? Like, I got to play a little bit soft and make them run the football, but when I do that, I give the running back space, and right there you could tell he takes advantage of it.
Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
22-90 Mountain. Rampage. There you go.
From the gun, the ground game. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Canes want to pick up the tempo.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Looking for a man. It's nickel. Here's a heat. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it.
He'll take a shot. In the end zone, he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Mistakes are going to happen, as they did on that last drive. Now, how will they respond, Jesse?
And this is the kind of guy who's going to take full accountability. That was my bad. That's on me. I'm about to lead this offense now down the field and score some points.
Dang, Palmer, I wish I would have played with you. I didn't play with many quarterbacks that were just like, yeah, my bad. Hey, guys, I got this. Sorry about that. It was more, you should have ran a better route.
Here's Sellers to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bennett. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. The offense changing the play. From the gun on 3rd down, Sellers. They get to him as he throws.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the 2nd half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass turns it over in their own end.
That's a gutsy call. And I know the analytics world says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The run inside. It's Pringle. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Pulls and fires complete to the right. Turning it on. Headed to the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Canes. His 17th touchdown of the season and 3rd of this game. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Clark. Makes it past the marker. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Makes a grab and room to run. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. And he's tackled at the line of scrimmage, and the defense holds. We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Midway point in the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive 4th quarter comeback. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Wants to throw. It's nickel. Snagged out of the air. There he goes. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Now he's going to break the pocket. Stands in and takes the hit. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you take that shot, and you stop the clock. And it's a long shot, but you're letting teams hang around.
And I prefer to win. Like, I want to make sure that, you know, if I'm up, I'm going to run the football. But there is definitely a school of thought in nowadays where I'm putting up stats, and I'm keeping the pedal to the floor.
On the run, it's Fletcher. They'll give him 3 yards on the play. It's 3rd and 7.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there.
Hey, Bama here.
You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Anybody call for Bama?
Yo.
Anybody call for Bama?
Yeah. Oh, man. I'm just in the middle of a good game right here. South Carolina.
Oh, man. I ain't see no stream, so.
I sent it to your phone.
I ain't see no stream, so. Must not be a good game.
Oh.
They already have a comfortable
Damn, I didn't know you called me.
Yeah, nigga.
They're going to go for it here on
You ain't looking at your phone.
Man, you better ball out. What you looking like? Oh, what the fuck?
Going long.
56-14.
Oh, he
Ain't no
dropped it.
motherfucking good game. Is this an old game or something?
And they'll turn it over
That
on
shit live?
downs. A bold decision
Fuck.
to go for it on 4th down and one that did
Hey.
not pay off.
This
I didn't
is
know you was balling like that now,
a
Slim.
Jesse Palmer move. Exactly what he
That's
would
how you
do.
feel?
Continue to put
What I gotta
the
do?
accelerator, try to rub it in.
That's how you feel.
Can't win by
What I gotta do? Malachi with another 100-piece game.
Polls. This is your kind of offense, Palmer.
Damn.
Defense right
Two
there
tutties.
to stop
What you
him in
talking
his
about, man?
tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And that run really didn't go anywhere.
I
A lot
didn't
of
know you
times
was
we don't
going hard
focus
like
on it
that.
enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front to get on those defensive
Niggas got me
linemen,
mistaken
to
because I
try to
played
win
Ohio
that
State
away,
and
to
Bama.
get a run game going. It's squarely
Man, what we doing? We balling or what?
He's close to the
We could
first
ball.
down, and
Let me
they're
finish this
gonna
game
mark
right
you
here.
just a little short.
There's 4 minutes left in the
Just
fourth.
get the feeling this
Oh,
defense is
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be
D-Money, that's how you
They've got
feel?
the lead. It's late.
If I gotta do what I gotta do, then that's what I gotta do.
Defense
What you
is
talking
going to
about?
have to really work for this.
Man,
Be smart.
South
You gotta
Carolina
attack
look
the
like frauds
sideline.
after this
You gotta
game.
throw first down.
Okay.
Makes the grab in their
Hey, send me
straight.
in right when y'all about to stop balling.
And you can see the
Are you hooping right
offense
now?
All right, Brody.
feeling itself.
Yeah.
They've got it down to
Ah,
the
that's a bet.
21.
Hey, South Carolina. South Carolina look like they can
And
come
you've really
back.
seen the evolutions of tight ends.
Are they about to
These
win?
guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line.
balling.
They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. They can make plays, they can run people over, they can now run around people.
Oh, that should've been picked.
So nice to have
Come
these
on.
tight ends.
Well, trailing this much in the fourth
what was the
quarter,
game plan
offense
against
is
this guy?
looking
I
for
see
an
you do your
explosive
thing.
play to try to ignite
Hey,
them,
man,
get
we
them back
just-
in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job. at
Playing out. We just playing good football, man. We just playing good football at the right time.
Okay.
The fuck
Only
out.
I didn't know you had this in you, Slim. I ain't gonna lie to you. You been playing some good ball.
You gotta love that from your corner.
Might get a
Willing
pick
to
right
pull
here.
the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He
Play
does
different
it
football
right.
at-
Good ball,
Pulls the
Slim.
trigger,
Play
runs
good
at
football
him,
out here at the
makes
University of
nice tackle,
Miami.
and gets the stop.
That's all right, well.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. Wants to throw it.
Let me get that. I told. What did I just say? What the fuck did I just say?
And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
How great has this linebacker been in coverage these last 2 games now? That's now his 3rd interception in 2 games. He had 2 last week. First interception in this game on the opening drive. He's not only good against the run, he's not only good rushing the passer, but this guy is a monster in coverage.
The give and tick, 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 tick. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. The Hurricanes racing to the line in the hurry up.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down.
Throw it,
There's
throw
2,
it,
3,
throw
and
it. I
4-yard
mean,
gains in the first
dumbass
and second
sack.
quarter. They become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
So now it's 2nd and long. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. And they won't make the connection going for the big play.
And the defense wins that battle, and not surprisingly, they're paying attention. Like, you kind of want to peep over there when the guy already has 3 touchdowns on the day. They're in tune.
Hey,
They
that's how
know
you
where
feel?
the football's going.
Told you the
Nice
fuck was
job
about to
playing
happen.
better coverage on a guy that
Makes the catch
good,
and
little
he's
Sagan?
free. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and
You
it's
can play the
first
game with it.
down.
That's the controller right there.
And it's on 3rd downs
You
like
babysit,
this.
nigga?
If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end.
Yeah, P.
Really
Texas Tech.
nice route. Great job looking that
Yeah, Texas
football
Tech.
in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence
Oh,
when he's in the
boy, you
pocket
see that
looking
hit?
for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
I know you can play these
I
late
told you I'm
game
hitting out there.
situations differently, but I love when
Your
you just
controller gonna
stay
be vibrating 'cause I'm
physical. You
hitting so
run the
hard.
football, you preserve the lead. You got great field
Oh, you hitting
position.
hard,
You're in
too?
a
Oh,
great
my
position.
God.
You ain't hitting
Just
hard.
salt this
Boom.
crap away and get a W.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last
boys
time
out
he
there
completed
hurt.
over 70% of his throws. This
Custom
week, though,
protocol.
Defense taking some throws away. They've made some
Man, why you do
plays.
that to
He just
Boog, though,
hasn't
D-Money?
been quite spot on
What you mean?
with his accuracy. He's going to have to
You ain't
play
supposed to
better.
do that to him like that.
Can't make the play on the interception.
I mean, you hit hard, boy. What I'm talking
The
about.
offense is
Hey,
trying to
little nigga
just
funny
do
as
it,
shit.
guys. The offense looks
Yeah,
like
that's
they're
how you
going
hit.
for it in their own
That's Alvin Reese coming off that edge.
On fourth down, they'll pass for it.
Yeah, he seen that Bama. He seen that Bama defense.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they
Man, that ain't right what you did to Boog, though, D-Money, man. Come on, bro.
Rub a little salt in the wound.
That ain't right, bro.
What you mean? What I'm supposed to do? What I'm supposed to do? I put my backup quarterback in the game.
Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration.
Bro, that's your man, bro. You ain't supposed to do that to him like that, bro. That's your man.
Oh, get him sacks
That's your
now.
man. You ain't never supposed to beat your man that bad.
My bad, bro. I just finished putting up 80 on a nigga's neck. My bad. That's me.
Kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of.
Oh, so you want to leave? So basically, you showing the league what you about.
Pull down for the
Oh, for
tackle.
sure.
So Miami signals for a timeout.
Okay.
The brain trust getting thoughts
So basically,
together
you
for
saying
this big third down.
y'all
coming up.
playoff team.
Here
Hey,
on
man,
third
we just trying to make it another week, man. We just week by week.
looking to throw, and he needs a bunch.
You said
Sack. Let's
Be
go.
slung down back at the 43.
Where punt at?
what? Y'all
The
did
Canes
balling,
will
huh?
go ahead and
Yeah,
call
man.
that
We doing a little
second
something,
timeout.
something. 8 touchdowns ain't
Gives
too
him
much.
a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure
All
out
right.
what to do on fourth down. And the game
see how you balling,
line
Slim.
up to punt it away.
I told you I just made my playbook. She got as soon as I make my playbook, we averaging 70
What's up,
points a game.
Oh, hell no. What's up with,
First play of this
Malachi,
drive
what he do
comes
this
from
game?
the 14-yard line.
Oh, he had a little chill game. He had 100. Not much. 2 tutties.
Off play action. Throws to the tight end. And
damn,
he
this
just
backup quarterback.
overshot his
Damn.
man and threw it
Yeah,
out
from
of
this
bounds
game,
incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
And I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football.
Yeah, my boy, man.
You can chew that
Yeah,
clock.
get that shit in
put
my
something together right here, man.
Mally, first down.
Completes it in the middle.
8 catches, 160.
And he
Good God,
converts
Mally.
on third down as he gets it out to the 26.
That's crazy.
Third down, a lot of times it comes down
Ain't
to
no way
not
niggas
necessarily
motherfucker go
who's
off on
the
me like
most
that.
open. Who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the
Yeah,
X.
they
Oh,
said
you
he
wanna
had LSU
catch
like
that.
though, that
Jimmy's
hurt.
and the
Huh?
Joes, and when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up,
Man, everybody's
out
saying
wide,
LSU
and I
like
know
that.
I trust you.
Yeah,
I'm
something like that.
Behind the chains now on second and
They said
long.
he the best in them league,
Out of
huh?
the crowd, and now he's got
I don't know
room.
about that.
And
Nigga
he'll
good,
be
though.
brought
I ain't
down.
gonna hold you.
And the Canes are in the hurry up.
He ain't cover 3. This is easy money.
Dropping
Easy
back,
money.
it's nickel. Oh, they're after him. Just a
That
little
nigga Boog out there in that cover 3, huh?
incomplete.
You know,
Seen
give it to the
that.
defense.
Boog don't know
Obviously, it
nothing
has
about
not
ball,
been
you know?
their
I don't
game.
know why he
This offense
playing.
has gone up and down the field, lighting up.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field.
Come on.
On fourth down, looking to pass. Going for it all.
Oh, he picked that off. That's my fault. I should have dropped a dot right there. Ah, that's me.
Looking for more room.
Good play.
Big return after
Nigga
the
Miley supposed to have that motherfucker running down the sideline.
Okay, Boog. We're trying to win this jump.
You about to come back.
Come on, Boog. Come on, man.
You about to get the fuck around and get a delayed game.
Why the fuck Boog go get South Carolina, man? You trying to run with that quarterback 1 year?
This has been a
Yeah,
really
nigga got hurt,
disappointing
sacking his
performance,
ass.
Dave, no question about that, but
Oh,
they
man.
can find some positive.
Oh,
Yeah, and every time you watch the tape,
Nigga thought this shit was
you know,
real
Jesse,
life.
coaches are pointing out.
Yeah,
look at
man.
This was open if we'd have just ran the
Hey,
details
man,
to the
say,
right
man.
route, hung on to the football. Little things can
Damn,
make
man,
a
I
big
feel sorry for
difference.
Boog
Yeah,
when
that's
I
why
get
they
ass
call it
looking
a
like
game of
that.
inches, David. But I'll say this: if you're on offense,
What's up with Smudge, though?
don't go on social media this week. It ain't going to be pretty after this.
I don't know what's up with that nigga Grudge right now. You know, nigga trying to hoop.
I thought he was on. That's why I was asking. Oh, you
Yeah.
trying to hoop?
Yeah. I'm sure I can get some hooping after
This
this.
is just one of those days, man, where
me
everything
know.
has gone wrong, right? Like
I
they
get some
just
hooping
haven't
like
been
that.
Mob we had last night.
They haven't got it
Yeah, I
going.
know. I put that shit together
And built the
myself.
momentum. This is one of those days
See
you
what
learn
niggas-
from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room
Oh,
that
man,
people
come
aren't
on.
going to like, but hopefully you can
Ryan
learn
Williams,
from it
man,
and
he
do better
ain't
next
really him for real, bro. I gotta really put him in position every time.
Yeah, man.
He ain't really him for real, bro.
He not.
Interceptions in the too. Nothing coming easy
you
to
know,
him. It's
he
hard
good,
to see the field.
but he ain't really the
Clock is
truth.
going off
You
so
feel me?
fast
Let me get that
because of
pick.
the pressure of this defense, and that's why they
took my
find
fucking
themselves
pick.
down by so much here in the fourth.
And it's going to be difficult for this
Yeah,
offense, man. Just
he ain't
where
really
are they
him
going
for
to
real,
find
yeah.
the place?
Nah, he
You
ain't
can
no
tell the
Mally.
You realize
defense
that?
sitting back. They're
I
playing,
knew that last year
playing
when I had him.
dimes, so you need some receivers to step
I
up. make
mean,
some,
I put him in position to make plays, but
Because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it
he don't
here,
really
that's
beat
when
the
it's
press like I
probably
need him
over.
to. If you're gonna be a number
Rushes
one,
on
I
him.
need you to beat that press.
Oh, he dropped it. He
Let me get that
just
motherfucker to
lost
my
his
boy Mally right
concentration and
quick,
didn't
man. Let
look
me
it
give me
all
that
the way
motherfucker.
in. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but
got some more?
couldn't do it.
Yeah, good morning.
Don't burn your hand, yeah.
To the air, it's Pickle. He's going to take a
Nah, I
shot.
don't need more salt.
Mally. Oh, Mally was going to catch that one. God damn.
7 seconds.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and
Yeah,
down.
doing that.
Still trying to execute their offense. Still
Is
trying to
this
make
nigga you
big
playing even
plays.
ranked?
And they've had a great day so
Ranked
far.
10th.
They'll run play
Bull
action.
rank playing like this?
There's the
Oh,
pressure. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
Man, if he doesn't drop it, there's 2
I didn't know he was
picks in
right
2
playing like that.
consecutive drives. He was in a great position to make another play. He just couldn't secure the catch.
he might drop out top 25 at this game.
After this, it'll be a wrap.
Mike.
Gonna run it. It's Fletcher. And
GG's.
a short run there, and
Hold on right
that'll
quick.
end it.
That shit crazy. Damn, South Carolina. My team, we don't do no motherfucking showboating, bro. We just play basketball, football. Hear me? Yeah, man. One thing about me, my head coaching, we don't motherfucking do no showboating. We put as soon as we score, we get the ball straight to the ref. I'm building a new culture over here in Bama. nigga. Striking like shit. This shit crazy, bro. The offensive line play in this motherfucker is terrible. Like, for real. It's terrible. Crazy.